Do you have lower back pain? You aren't alone. The majority of the worldwide population will experience low back pain at least once in their lifetime. This video will clear up a few myths about low back pain, and I'm going to show you a few movements which can help you move pain-free. The first exercise which is really helpful when you're in pain is spinal movement in 4-point kneeling. This is a great position as the gentle weight bearing helps us move our spine the way we want it to. I encourage you to work through full extension and flexion of your entire spine. Only go as far as you feel comfortable, and the most important thing to do is to breathe. Now, when it comes to back pain, only 1% of back pain is really serious. I'm talking things like cancer, fracture, inflammatory disorders, stuff that happens out of the blue and is unexplained or doesn't follow a specific episode. 5% of back pain is related to things like nerve compression, and then there's the final 95% which have no diagnosis based on imaging, referred to as non-specific low back pain. As we can see from the percentages, most people will have non-specific low back pain, and this pain tends to resolve within a few weeks to a few months in the majority of people. At first, this spinal movement might cause some discomfort, but it's really important that you gradually re-educate your body that gentle movement is fine and it's non-harmful. Take it slow and listen to your body. You can also play around with just extending and flexing the lower part of your back, especially because this is the area that you've got some discomfort in, and it's nice to teach yourself it's okay to move. Let's get your hip muscles firing with the single leg glute bridge. Cross your arms and focus on pressing through the heel and pushing the hips up. The important part of doing this exercise is to aim for progression over time. Increase the sets and the reps, hold the exercise for longer at the top of each rep, and eventually add load with a barbell when you feel ready. Research suggests the type of exercise isn't that important, but what is important is teaching your body multiple strategies to move, and that moving is okay. For those with lower back pain which is uncomfortable with forward bending, backward bending motion can be really nice. I'd start with extensions in standing, gently arching the back while taking a calm breath in and out as you extend. If you're tolerating extension in standing, the next progression is to lie on your stomach and prop up onto your elbows. Gently press through your elbows, lift the chest, and slowly arch the back. As I said before, breathing in and out is really helpful for reducing muscle tension. When you feel ready, prone extensions can be done by straightening the elbows. At the start, you may only be able to go up halfway, and that's completely fine. Go with what you can actually handle. Over time, when your symptoms allow, try and straighten the elbows further. With prone extensions, they're nice to do dynamically, meaning you don't hold at the top. You straighten as much as you can, fully exhale, and then lower back down, repeating for reps. Extension-based movements are great to do for around 8 to 12 reps, multiple times throughout the day. The following core exercises will train your ability to control your lower back and your hips while the legs move. I want you to keep your lower back flush against the ground. When you've done this, I want you to maintain a mini sit-up position with your shoulder blades slightly hovering off the ground. 3 sets of up to 15 reps on both legs is a good goal to work towards for the core exercises in this video. The next core exercise is more challenging as we don't have the luxury of our back being supported on the ground. Get in a 4-point kneeling position, set your lower back and pelvis, and then keep it motionless during the exercise. Now simply extend your leg straight for multiple reps. When you move in daily life, relax. There's no perfect posture. Being really rigid and stiff is not a good idea. What leads to persistent pain and slow recovery is something called kinesiophobia, a fear of movement. It creates a cycle of tension, pain, and avoidance, which can be difficult to break. If you understand that you've got some pain, but it'll get better over time, just that in and of itself will help you get better quicker. Common mistakes with this exercise are rocking the pelvis sideways during the extension of the leg and the hip. This means you're not using muscular effort to resist the unwanted movement of the lower back and pelvis. The next error is losing your initial lower back position. Notice my back is extending more as my leg extends. The idea is to only extend the leg to work the correct muscles. Lastly, with all core work, moving fast is something we want to avoid. It's harder to control unwanted movements when we go quick. I want to end this video with some very important information for you guys. Back pain can be caused by a number of factors. Bending forward may be uncomfortable when you're in pain, but it's not something which should be avoided forever. It's a healthy movement of the back, especially with activities of daily living. Peripheral drivers such as abnormal muscle tension or guarding and even adopting rigid postures can create stress on pain-sensitive structures. The greater stress or fear or anxiety which is associated with back pain makes your body even more sensitive to movements which are generally non-painful. And lastly, mistaken beliefs about back pain are not good. Thinking your back is damaged, degenerated, weak, or fragile, it's just simply untrue. The back is a strong, resilient structure and it's got an amazing capacity for healing and recovery. Remember, movement is good and healthy for the back. Long-term avoidance of activities you've done previously is not a good idea. Pain does not equal injury. Movement is good, movement is healthy. You can manage your pain. You have the control, you have the ability to do so. Don't let it control you. If you'd like to learn how to master your body weight, go to FitnessFAQs.tv and sign up for my training programs. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon on Fitness FAQs.